Morning.
Good morning. Happy morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, and a very warm welcome to everybody to your 364th session of Empowering Morning Conversations. Wow, so we've almost completed a year, and tomorrow we will complete it. So that's pretty exciting. You know, when I started this, I never thought I would do this. Vetrivel convinced me, and I said, well, what will we do for 365 days? But we seem to have done it. And thank you all for your good wishes and being here and participating in these conversations. So once again, salutations to all of you. Wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human beings. Remember that you deserve to be loved and respected for who you are. Remember that whatever reality you have today is created by you with your points of view, and you can always change that reality to fit with whatever it is that you desire. So just a quick reminder that why are we here? We are here for empowering conversations to create a life that we desire. And would it be wrong to say that we would desire a life of ease, joy, and glory? We all desire a life of ease, joy, and glory, is it not? Then why is it that we throw hurdles in our own way? Why do we put up obstacles in our own way? Mental, physical, energetic obstacles, you know? Mostly mental, I would say. Sometimes physical, sometimes emotional. And when you put up these barriers, which don't allow you to have ease, joy, and glory, you yourself are stopping ease, joy, and glory from coming into your life, but you blame everybody and everything else for your plight. Have you noticed that? So I spent many years of my life, almost 27 years of my life being like that. And one day I said, enough of that. The world is not interested. I am interested. I have to do something about it. I will create a world of ease, joy, and glory. And then I discovered how to do that. And having discovered that, now I'm offering it to you all every morning. And thank you very much for being there. So what do? We help you shift, you know, this mode in which you are complaining, blaming, resisting, reacting, and look at the amount of feelings that are comploding your life. We are feeling driven people. We allow our own feelings to create our life. Feelings are tools. We can use them, but we don't. No? The feelings are using them. So once we shift away from that survival mode into a create mode, then we will remember what is important to us and create that, isn't it? You know, talk to people who have had near-death experiences. I have. And that's when you really realize what's really important in life. And believe me, what's really important in life is a life of ease, a life of joy, and a life of glory. Okay, so are we creating it? Or we get so caught up in everyday trivialities that we are not able to get out of it. So here, when you come every morning, it's like having a bath, cleaning up so that you can create. Okay? We help you to shift from, and dissipate all the negativity. And it's very interesting. The more negativity you get rid of, you will find that less negative people are showing up in your life. In your presence, negative conversations are not happening that much. Eventually, they will not happen because you're not receiving them. Can you imagine if you become a person who doesn't receive negative conversation or negative comments from people and they just don't do it in your presence? How nice will it be? Now imagine that we ourselves are carrying so many negative thoughts in our head. I do not know why. Sometimes like magnets, we will bring in those thoughts, When everything is going fine in life, you have a good house, good wife, good children, good money, good career, everything, and you bring in these negative thoughts into your mind and make yourself miserable. Why would you be doing that? I mean, what perversity is that? Why would you allow that to happen? and then believe that you are helpless and you cannot do anything about it. That's even worse, isn't it? So we help you to get out of it. You come here every morning, we will not let you stay in it. We will become possibility seekers rather than complainers. So when there is a complaint, we'll say, all right, what is the solution for it? And then we will say, how do I make it possible to achieve that? And what is it finally we wish to achieve? A life of ease, a life of joy, and a life of glory. We will increase our focus and energy. These are two things very necessary for fulfilling any desire in life. So having said that, I'd like to stop speaking and I'd want to listen to a few of you about what's been opening up in your life since what we did yesterday. So what are your experiences? What are your insights? What are your realizations? What have you discovered between yesterday from morning till evening? Anybody wants to share with us?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
For me, life is becoming more beautiful, sir.
Okay, very nice. Thank you very much. So everything started looking more beautiful than it was already.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Thank you very much for sharing it. Yes, Shakti.
Sir, for me, yesterday one incident happened. I was doing some trading. It didn't go on my favor. Immediately, I got upset. It's like that guy's cheated me. That kind of thoughts have started popping up. Then I was feeling like, okay, fine, be in allowance. You can give this you can donate that money to someone. Why you are getting so much upset? But still, that thought didn't go, sir. Then I did this creation exercise. Then only I was feeling okay. Being allowance is not that easy, sir. Then I found out.
Yes, because see, it is not easy because our attention is fixed on that thing which we are resisting. See, when thing was not going all right, your attention was completely fixed on that, no?
Yes, sir.
So there are many ways of unfixing your attention. I've shown you many times on this call. The easiest one is which one? The crazy
Focus.
state. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to
What it
be.
appears.
You can try
Nothing is the
that
opposite
one.
of what it appears to be. Okay.
If that, and fine, you did great. Now, sometimes if you're sitting there with somebody, becomes difficult to say that statement because you're in a conversation already. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So if you do discretion enough times, you can do discretion like this. Today morning, I saw this cramp on my calf muscle coming up. Right? Normally, it takes a little while for me to discreate it. Today, just went like that. I just looked at it and I said, okay, let go. And it went. So very good. So you're using the tools. Great. Thank you very much. Yes, Gautamji. Sorry, before
Yes.
that, Priya had raised her hand. Sorry. First, Priya,
Okay.
then Gautam. Ladies first.
Okay.
Yes, Priya.
I figured out a lot of people love me.
You discovered that a lot of people love you.
Yes, the way I am and the way I am now.
Did something happen yesterday?
I had a conversation with my friends who were very angry at me. So they're like कि हम ऐसे नाराज नहीं थे पर तुम कभी-कभी कुछ ऐसे काम कर देते हो हमें गुस्सा आ जाता है. So that thing got sorted and we had a good talk. So yeah, this happened.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
जो रूठा है उसे मना लेंगे.
मना लिया.
All right, Gautam.
Yeah. Yesterday morning started with a good note. One person's joining in the organization started with the induction program. I just discuss all the positivity I like that I could develop. And evening, the discussion was continuing for the opening of a business. It is with a group of people, but mainly the woman, my wife and the two friends they are planning to open the business. So that was what good positive side and good indication of happening. Thank you.
Okay, very nice. Thank you very much. Anybody else? Anything you'd like to share from yesterday morning's conversation? What has opened up in your life? What have you started noticing? Yes, Vetrivel.
Sir, a quick happy share. Kind of a 1 year problem is coming to an end. I'm getting a new offer.
Wow,
Joining,
congratulations.
thank you very much, sir. Joining a new company. And that company, the important thing is that company is kind of which I was aiming, what are the aspects there in my mind. And another good thing is that company is creating a division for me in that thing.
They are
So-
creating a division for you to run. Wow, how does it get better than that?
That's what I was just being with Sukhipak sir, talking about always creating. Now it's fall in places, and I decided to give my 100%. Thank you very much for all your blessings.
Great. Milanji, your turn. After that, Gautam Pai.
Yeah.
First, Milan.
So yesterday, I realized that the negativities in my life are winning and the positivity is taking over. And I'm in allowance mood. I'm allowing people more than what I was giving. I was very rigid. It is not an arithmetic, it's a sort of feeling that is happening. I wouldn't be able to exactly give any kind of example. But one example I can give yesterday that had happened to me was my wife's KYC insurance, because of this heart attack she since can't sign, was getting stuck. And I was actually going from pillar to post. This was not getting resolved. And in fact, I ran around yesterday, sitting at home. I got in touch with somebody who gave me a beautiful solution. And I think it will be now over, and we will actually template this thing and it will not bug us anymore. So that was a big this thing yesterday that had happened to me. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Pai.
Good morning, sir. How are you doing? Good
Very
morning,
well.
everyone. Yeah, yesterday itself I got my offer, sir. I have told you about my
Interview, yes.
interview. Yeah, I got the offer, and they have offered me very good compensation as well for a single person. After joining this conversation, empowering morning conversation since I guess 1.5 weeks, I felt a lot of positivity in me. I felt, there are people who are having problems greater than me, and my problem is nothing compared to them. So this is what I learned here, because I, being a single person, I am having, being a youngster, being in my 25, so I'm able to even I get a lot of problems, but when you all speak here in this platform, I feel my problem is nothing compared to you. So yeah, I did feel a lot of difference after joining EMC. Thank you, sir. I'm looking forward for more sessions with you.
Well, we will do them. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so yesterday, what was the topic we discussed, and what was it that you realized because of what we discussed yesterday? Anybody remember that? Vetrivel takes notes, and so does Retinaru. So Vetrivel, you want to remind everybody, or should I?
Sorry, I had a problem in unmuting it. Yes, sir, we were completing the elements of intimacy, the balance two things, gratitude and vulnerability. We were looking a little deeper into it yesterday, sir. And we covered complete 5 elements of intimacy for the greater relationship.
Yeah, but we were, the main topic yesterday was how we defend and avoid points of view. So how many points
Yes.
of view are you defending, and how many points of view are you avoiding?
Yes.
That is the thing to watch for, that in our day-to-day life, how many points of view of your own you may be avoiding or defending. So give me an example of how we defend our point of view. How do you defend your point of view?
I resist.
Okay. What are you saying to yourself or other people when you are defending your point of view?
I'm right.
Exactly. When you say I'm right, that's defending your point of view, na? Sometimes you don't even say I'm right. but you defend your point of view by trying to share some example which proves your point of view. What is point of view? Something which you believe to be true. हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं point of view को, सुरेश कारू?
दृष्टिकोण.
Right. So अपने दृष्टिकोण को हम कैसे डिफेंड करते हैं या उसको अवॉइड करते हैं, लोगों का दृष्टिकोण को भी अवॉइड करते हैं. And when they speak some point of view, we try to defend our own point of view. If somebody says a point of view which you don't like, then you try to avoid also, no? And how much time is being spent every day in defending and avoiding points of view? Okay? That was the main point yesterday. Maybe it got lost in so many things we spoke about. See, our whole reality is created by our point of view. Yes or no? And there is good in it also, and there is not so good in it also, no?
Yeah.
So when it is good, then you have more desire to protect it by defending it. Isn't it? कि बड़ी मुश्किल से मैं इधर पहुंचा है, इसको नहीं हिलने देना है. We are afraid that it will become worse. But at the same time, उसको हिलाएंगे नहीं तो, if you don't shake it up, it won't become better also, no? See, if your mind is always playing tricks to preserve whatever is there right now, and you're defending it, and it means you don't want to change it, no? I want to let it remain the way it is, let us say. You're defending your point of view. You're defending your point of view. You're saying, I'm right about what I think. But by doing that, what are you doing? You're preserving everything that is now, okay, good or bad. Suppose your life is not super great, but it's great. You want to preserve your point of view. You want to preserve this reality because you are afraid that if I try to make it very great, I'll have to give up many things which I'm thinking, and that might make life worse. You're afraid, no? So here's a question for you. What is the future that is definitely going to take place if you keep thinking the way that you think? What will your future look like if you keep on defending and avoiding points of view? If you keep on thinking the way you think now, what will your future look like? So this is an exercise. So I have to tell you, please close your eyes and take a deep breath. Please close your eyes and take a long, deep breath. And imagine that if you continue the way you are continuing, what will your future look like? And what will you be feeling in that future? What will be there in your future? And how would you feel about that? If you continue to think what you're thinking, if you keep on defending and avoiding points of view, give a few minutes, Suresh. Let people complete the thinking also. No? You closed your eyes for 5 seconds and you're ready with your answer. Very good. Congratulations. Okay, let's hear your answer.
Yeah. At one point of time, I will be alone and people will, look me strange.
And how would you feel when that happens?
So you are alone. Your voice cannot be heard by many people because if I start proving every
How will you feel? What will be the feelings you will be having that time? You will be dancing with joy, doing
No.
Bhangra dance?
No, it will be completely, frustration kind of thing.
Right. If you keep on holding on to your point of view,
Yes.
that's what's going to happen, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, very nice. Thank you very much for sharing. Okay, who else? If you keep on preserving your point of view, defending your point of view, avoiding listening to other points of views, what is the future that's predictable that you could see for yourself? Here, Reddy Garu.
I don't see growth, sir.
Okay. Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Because you have a different point of view now. Yes, Priya.
So in existing point of views, I saw that I'm alone, left alone with no people around me. And that was a very miserable state. That's it.
Yeah. And yet we will keep on defending and avoiding points of view. Anna?
Yes, so much attachment I have with them.
Yeah, with what you want to keep on believing for the rest of your life. What about you, Hasina ji?
Yeah, I have the same point of view she just said. See, we will lose friends and people around you. That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah. And will you be very happy about that?
No, I will be all lonely.
You will not say, alone at last. How much peace
I would be really miserable.
Yes, Kamal Duhari.
Yeah, good morning all. तो मैं जो सोच पा रहा हूँ कि मैं शायद वहीं खड़ा रह जाऊंगा जहाँ पर है. मेरा एक पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू था कि I'm loving this city. I won't be moving out of that city. तो पर अब मैं वो महसूस कर पाऊंगा कि मैं वहीं खड़ा हूँ, मैं ग्रो नहीं कर पा रहा.
और वो कैसा लगेगा आपको? कैसा महसूस करोगे? बड़ा सुकून आएगा.
Obviously guilty, अभी वो guilty और frustration वाली फीलिंग तो है.
नहीं, अभी तो है. भविष्य में अगर ऐसा ही रहा तो आपको कैसा लगेगा?
Obviously not good. That's something है ना. मैं वहीं के वहीं खड़ा रह जाऊंगा. वैसे ही रहूंगा, वही फीलिंग के साथ, वही वैसे ही जीता रहूंगा.
Exactly. So now the question arises that what is our interest in preserving, defending and avoiding points of view that are going to keep us stuck in this way of living our life, which will give us such a predictable future, which you can see very well that you're not going to like it. Unless, of course, you've got transformed and you're thinking differently. Unless you're willing to, all right. So let's do a little clearing. I want you to listen very carefully. Ready? Whatever you decided your future is and looks like, will you destroy and uncreate it, please? Times a godzillion? Yes? Right and wrong, good and bad, poor and poor, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Whatever you decided your future is and looks like, will you destroy and uncreate it, please? Times a godzillion?
Sir, Krishna here. Good morning.
Yeah.
So why are you saying future to be destroyed? So it may be good future also, right? Good thoughts also.
I mean, I asked you to think and say, no. People are sharing what they thought. You say what you thought, no? When you looked at your future, what did you see? That exercise was for everybody to look into themselves and see that if you carry on the way you're carrying on, what is the future that you see for yourself? That's up to you, no? What you're seeing. So what did you see?
It's a mixed, sir. I saw if I continue in the same way, then the past will repeat. But if I make certain changes, I was thinking it will be very glory.
If you
have good relationships with people, I will be happy.
Yep. If we make the changes, right?
We make the changes, right?
Yeah. So now what is it that we should be looking at is that what is the point of views that I'm going to be holding on to, which will not allow the changes to take place.
Okay.
let me give you a hypothetical example. Okay. Let us say that there is a person who's very talented, who's an expert in his field, and he has a point of view that, it's not possible for me to do my own business, even though he knows somewhere in his brain that if I can earn billions of rupees for my employers, I could do the same for me. But he has a point of view, right, which he's not willing to give up, which will never allow that great future to happen, no? So in that hypothetical case, what should that person do? I mean, what would be holding back this man from taking that step to create a absolutely wonderful future where he might become like Ambani or, somebody like that? That much possibility may be there. But there may be one or two points of view which are holding him back. So what do you think he should be working on, this hypothetical character?
Yeah, to change those point of view, sir, obviously.
Yeah, to discover what they are and discreate them.
Discreate, yeah.
Yeah, and one of the ways he would do that is by stopping to avoid and defend. See, sometimes, when we have a certain point of view, and we also know that by changing that point of view, my life will change. But we avoid looking at it. Like every time I'll tell Vetrivel, did you talk to your boss about your raise? He would avoid to discuss with me on that. Because he's avoiding that point of view. Or he will defend his point of view. He will say, no, but I know if I talk to the boss, he will fire me. I will not have a job. He's holding on to that. So you keep defending your point of view. The more you defend it, the more you hold on to it. Yeah. So remember, we were talking for many days on, honor, trust, allowance, gratitude, vulnerability, right? Once we start living in that state of vulnerability, then you're not afraid of anything. You don't want to defend anything. All right. But we always want to defend everything. We are defending or avoiding. Anything which is uncomfortable, we are avoiding. We don't want to look into it. And one of the biggest breakthroughs that I had in my life is that, the thing which you are, avoiding the most, the thing which you're resisting the most, that is the very thing that will give you the biggest breakthrough in your life. Whatever it is that you are resisting or avoiding maximum in your life, if you deal with it, if you can be with it, and you be open to receiving it. Because remember one thing, guys, at the energy level, it's all about, are you open to receive? That is why, stopping judging is very important. Because every time you judge, you're stopping receiving somehow or the other. Every time you exclude someone or something, right? Even a point of view, for example, you're blocking the flow of energy into your life, which means you're blocking possibilities into your life, right? So what you said is correct. Something great can happen. Something not so great can also happen. Now my point is, which one do we actualize? See, one thing is that we are so wanting everything guaranteed, See how our brain works. So if I do like this, is it guaranteed this will happen? No. There is no guarantee in life, right? There are possibilities. One course of action, there are this kind of possibility. Another course of action, it's that kind. So even like when you're making your algorithms, how do you do that? Have you noticed that? It's always like either this or that, right? If this go here, if that go here, and we are preparing for all sort of ifs and buts which will come. So good programmer is able to anticipate all, if this happen, what we'll do. If he's not able to predict, right? He's not able to forecast, let us say. But in our life, the way life is, who was forecasting COVID? If we are writing artificial intelligence to cope with COVID, suppose, but you never anticipated COVID might happen, let us say. So when COVID happens, that fellow will be just going, what should I do now? And that's what happens to us, no? When something unfamiliar happens in our life, we are always going, what should I do now? What should I do now? What should I do now? right? This should not be happening. This should not be happening. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Stuck, no? We're getting into a loop, correct? Good. Thank you very much for opening up that can of worms. I hope your hypothetical friend will have a breakthrough in his life. Thank you. All right, who else? So let's do another clearing. Hopefully that opens up. This is a very interesting one. I wanted to talk to you about. You know, there are secrets which I'm holding on to. And if I was allowing those secrets to be out, if I expose them, it would allow me to be free. You know how much fear we live with that people will find out my secrets, you know? How many secrets that you have that you are terrified that people will find out those secrets? Okay. And if you are able to expose those secrets, it will set you free. So I'm going to do a little clearing here. Listen to it. Very powerful one. We will answer your question, Suresh, after that. No, I know you're worried that all your secrets will come out. You don't have to share them. So let's do the clearing first. What secrets am I hiding from me? Listen again. What secrets am I hiding from me and the world that if I expose them to me would allow me to be free? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all, please? Yes? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. What secrets am I hiding from me and the world that if I expose them to me would allow me to be free? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all, please? Yes, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Okay, now Suresh, you can say what you want to say.
Yeah, I wanted to share, what you said, sir. Actually, as long as we keep our secrets with us, that keeps on eating away inside. Once you expose them to outside, that will set the person free and starts living easily. Recently, one of my friends, I met him after 40 years. Initially when we spoke, it is like, hi, how are you? Family and all that. Slowly, he has some problem at his house. And he wanted to share with me after talking to me for a while, a couple of days. He said, Suresh, I want to talk to you for a while. And he opened up every trouble what he is facing at home. After that, he started, I have given him some suggestion and he followed that. And now he is set free. And earlier, he was just facing the trouble. Now he is, taking or answering and taking appropriate actions. And he is happily talking to me openly.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much for sharing it. All right, anybody else? Anything? You mute yourself, Suresh.
A question regarding the clearing you just said, sir. You said secret is hiding from me, you said. You would know it, right? I didn't get that, sir.
You remember avoiding point of view? When you don't want to look at it only, when there is some secret that you're having, you yourself don't want to look at it, no? A lot of times you yourself don't want to face it.
Right. But we know that we don't want to face it, right? It's it's not a secret to oneself, right? That's what I'm saying.
Okay. But it's certainly a secret from the world, isn't it?
Right, yeah.
So either way,
Got it, sir. Yeah.
See, what is it? Why would somebody see? I'm not saying go and buy a microphone and say, hey, these are my secrets. You don't have to do that. Suppose you can share anything if required. It doesn't mean that you go around sharing every dark secret of your life. No.
Right.
You're not afraid that people will find out. Like how do blackmailers blackmail you? They are using your fear, no? Hello. Nowadays a big new scam has come, I have had, complete access to your computer, your camera, your everything. I know you're going to all these bad sites. And if you don't send me so many dollars, I will expose to the whole world. Now, those who get frightened because of their own guilt, right?
Right.
They will send the money. Those who might be going to all those sites and they are not frightened also, they'll say, okay, are you go and tell the whole world, I don't care. He actually doesn't care because he's got nothing to hide. Now, the point is, one good thing, that other fellow cannot control you because he cannot manipulate you or frighten you to pay. At the same time, you notice how your own secrets are manipulating you. I'll give you one example. One fellow many years ago, 90 something, he came for a healing session with me. Okay. He had heard about me and all that. And turned out that he was an income tax senior officer. And I'm talking about the year 1998. So that time that fellow is coming in a Bolero. 1998 coming in Bolero means something, isn't it?
Right.
And he's wearing a nice Rolex watch. Okay. And I'm very God-fearing person, sir. Every day I go to this Hanuman Mandir, I go to this temple, this temple, everything. I said, okay, what's the problem? So he's got this back problem. Sir, I've been to all the doctors, I've spent lakhs of rupees on this and it's not becoming all right. What should I do? So I said, look, first thing I said is you'll have to tell the truth. What are you hiding? Nothing, sir. I'm such a God-fearing person. I have never done anything wrong in my life. I said, are you sure? So when I look at some people in some way, they are not able to lie to me. So finally, I said, nothing, sir. I made a mistake. I said, okay, what mistake? I made friends with one person in my office. I said, what do you mean by I made friends with one person in my office? No, there's a lady, So I said, so what's the problem with that? He said, no, I gave her a big loan and she's not returned it and that's a big problem. It was. That's the only thing in my life which has gone wrong. I said, really? What kind of friendship you have? How much money you gave to that lady? 5 lakh rupees, sir. I said, why would you give 5 lakh rupees to just some lady? So what's he hiding? Okay. Finally, he revealed all truth, everything, what was going on. And you will be surprised to know that his backache disappeared. There's another incident. All of us, the youngsters, we were assisting in a particular workshop in a particular city. And all these people had come with us, these boys. And we were staying at a nice place. We were invited for dinner by some of the local royalty, Now, suddenly, one of the boys, he gets a fever. Out of the blue, he gets a fever. Okay. So we don't know why he's got this fever. Now, we went, and when we went over there, one of the other fellows, he found out that somebody has taken all the money from his purse. Okay. Then we came back and everything, and that fellow is still having very high fever here. So we said, hey, look, this thing has got lost. Has anybody seen it and all? So everybody's saying, no, I have not seen this, that, and the other. Finally, very quiet, meek voice, he says, I'm sorry, I took the money, And you'll be surprised to know that 10 minutes after he confessed to that, he opened his secret, he had no fever. Can you beat that? Because one thing is there. Why is something a secret? Because you think that you did something wrong. And when you think that you've done something wrong, that is why you're hiding it, isn't it? So, what will your body do? It will try to punish you in various ways. So imagine you are walking around with some thought, I am doing like this from the time I was 11 years old. And, I hope people don't find out. The bloody fool doesn't realize all the guys are doing it from the age of 11. But the fellow is wanting that big secret to keep, I'm a useless fellow, I do like this and I do like that. What kind of self-esteem he is going to have? Okay. So that's why I did that clearing with you guys. So I'm not saying you go around and shout out from the rooftops what your secrets are, but you need to find out for yourself that if you give up the desire, suppose you say, all right, I did that. What's the big deal about it? I don't need to hide it anymore. When will that happen? First of all, when you are complete with it, no? When you no longer think that there's something wrong. Anyway, enough about that. So what else is possible today? What else is possible is that Mr. Ventrival is going to lead you through exercise that will make you all. How are you feeling, Abhinav? Is your fever all right?
Yeah, I'm better now.
Okay, good to see you. We were missing you. So, anything you'd like to share with us? What was the cause of your fever?
Okay, thank you.
I'm asking you a question. I said, do you want to share what was the cause of your fever?
I don't know. It was a stomach upset plus fever plus a lot of weakness. I don't know what caused it.
Okay.
Because I bought not one or two secrets, I bought many secrets, and one secret which I want to confess with everyone right now, and which is I have always been trying to hide, is that I'm very bad at managing finances.
Okay.
And I've been trying to hide. Yeah.
Hide and pretend.
If I have money in my pocket, I will spend it. If I have money in my pocket, I will end up spending it. I actually don't keep any credit cards in my pocket nowadays. I just keep a debit card. I keep like 200-300 rupees. That's it.
From the day I started acknowledging this fact about myself, I've become so responsible about money, right?
Okay. Yeah.
But the day I was able to say that, hello, I cannot manage money. So I told my wife, you manage it for me. Whatever you say, I will do. After that, I myself become very responsible about money. Good.
Okay.
Now that you confessed it, who knows? You might become responsible about money and earn bagfuls of money,
Yes, it actually brought a lot of smile to my face at least.
मतलब थैली भर के नोट आए तुम्हारे पास, हम ये दवा देते हैं थैलों में भर के 10% मुझे दे देना. Yes, sir. Ventrival Garu, how are you? Make these people happy now.
Yes, sir. Suresh wants to share something.
Oh, he does. Very good. Suresh, go ahead.
Yeah, actually, holding many credit cards, that doesn't mean that we misuse them. I mean, we have to have control of our own expenses. I carry almost 10 credit cards. And my CIBIL score is 826. And every day I keep getting more calls, we give that, this and all that. I say, okay, I have enough this thing. I don't need any loan kind of thing. I have enough credit cards.
Very
and
good.
I keep spending what is balance in my account. That too very limited. I don't, mostly I spend for my petrol and other this thing. That's it, nothing else.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Suresh. You have told everybody what a responsible man you are. Financially responsible person should behave like this. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Let's get into our laughter exercise. Before that, from my side, a quick share, 30-second share. When you say about secrets business, even somebody is saying, I'm going to tell secret, all other places are becoming serious. That is the energy charge we give it to this secret. The word, let it be small secret. The word we say secret, everybody is giving, what is this? Like that. With that, let us get into our secret of generating our energy. Thank you to Sukhdev sir. When I say 1, 2, 3, let's laugh 100% without making noise. Please go ahead.
Making a sound.
Without making a sound. Ready, start. 1, 2, 3. I imagine how Sakti will laugh inside the office.
Silently in her head. And there'll be people looking at me. Sakti's smiling. Wow.
Thank you very much, sir. Over to you.
All right. Thank you. Thank
It's
you.
like
So
a sound sleep without sound.
sound sleep without sound. Very good. Congratulations. Kuldeep ji, we'll end the session with a share from you.
सर कहा है कि बुलंदी की उड़ान पे हो तो जरा सब्र रखना, बुलंदी की उड़ान पे हो तो जरा सब्र रखना, परिंदे बताते हैं कि आसमान में ठिकाने नहीं होते.
Can you translate that? I mean, such a powerful one.
If you are at the zenith, then please have some patience, because all these birds tell the secret that there is no stability in the sky. So it is essential that patience should go along with your glory.
Wow. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay. Anybody else? Anything you'd like to say? Ashok ji, see you at 12 o'clock.
Yes, sir, sure. I will be there at 12 o'clock.
Right,
Or even before. Or even before.
That's fine.
Sure.
Okay. Rama, anything you'd like to say? Jonita, you'd like to say anything? Anybody, anything to inspire?
I would like to say.
Please.
When you talked about secret, the whole documentary film from the age of 10 to 75 came up. Every time there have been secrets every year, to be hidden from the friends, to be hidden from the family, to be hidden from, and many of them to be hidden from the teacher. Homework kiya ki nahi kiya, wo kiya. It was a documentary. And I find that as the age increase, in the friend circle or even with the teacher, because we have a past student association, and in that association the teachers even are the members, and I had an opportunity to touch feet of my teacher to say, sir, please forgive me, I read out all the homework from my benchmate. I never did homework. It was her job to do the homework. And if you call my name, I was supposed to read it out from that. I'm very sorry. And funniest part, he said, yes, I know it.
इसलिए सर वो गाना होता है ना, लाख छुपाओ छुप ना सकेगा राज इतना गहरा, दिल की बात बता देता है असली नकली चेहरा.
असली नकली चेहरा.
तभी तो आपको मालूम पड़ी.
And all those secrets made me lose. The forest on the head.
Wonderful. Thank
Sir,
you very much for sharing.
my secrets are secrets only to me. Everybody else knows.
Yeah, that you tell to KP. He's saying, how can I have a secret? Now explain to him what that means.
So it means only I think that it is secret, others don't know, but actually everybody knows.
Everybody knows because they are done in the open daylight.
Yeah.
So everybody has seen it.
In the childhood, the parents clearly know whatever secret you keep. And during married life, your wife knows everything, whatever your secrets you have, wife or husband. Right? Then in
Today's
the
talk,
in the
today's
old
talk
age,
was
you're,
touch.
yeah, in the
Today's
old age,
talk
you're,
was touching Pandora box. Okay.
yes, old age, your kids know all about you, so there's no secret.
Have a separate bedroom. She will not know.
Even then she will know.
Yeah.
Sir, I want to share one incident. During my college, I have that habit of, sleep talk. While sleeping, I keep talking. So my sister used to ask me what happened today. And whatever I wanted to keep, hidden, everything I used to tell her in the sleep. Next day morning, she used to tell me, "Arey, you did this, that." I used to wonder, how come? This is what.
Okay.
Secrets can never be secrets.
Yeah, I know. And how many secrets you still hide, Mr. Suresh?
So we talk in my office. Everyone knows everyone's weakness or strength. We openly discuss. I mean, office mein aisa mahol hai.
There is one secret of yours you don't tell anyone, but I know it. But I'm not going to tell you that.
Is it? Oh.
You'll have to pay me money for that.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what is that secret of yours.
Yeah, sure.
But bribing is not a good habit, no?
अब 2 दिन ये सोएगा नहीं रात को.
No, but bribing is not a good habit.
No, sir, he's not bribing. He's paying me the price of my coaching. He's not bribing guy.
If I give you, you will publish it.
You are justifying. You're justifying now.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm defending my point of view.
Yes. Correct.
Interesting, isn't it?
Okay, you are scaring him yet, sir, before the celebrations.
Okay, all right. Now you decide what you want to do tomorrow and day after tomorrow in order to make this a celebration.
So we can quickly use the 5 minutes for that, sir. Anybody has any suggestion, anything?
What will make it special for you all? If you want, I can go out of the conversation. So you decide and let me know later on.
Or else we can keep the group open. People can type their suggestions. One idea I thought was people can bring their family members because we have been associated for a year and we are just doing a lot of work. And obviously, family people are the one who sees the difference. So they can also participate. Something that's a quick idea like that. Anybody has idea, any suggestions to make it bigger?
Then they will get all the secrets open. What we wanted to keep from the family, all the secrets will be open.
The objective of today's whole session is, Sureshji, we should not have secrets. That is holding our energy.
Yeah, not having a secret is also a secret of happiness.
Okay. Bhagavan. Namaste, Bhagavan. Any suggestions, please? Or else you can just post it in the group where we have a celebration, 1 day celebration. It is not an ordinary stuff where, in fact, I remember one day, Asatri was also mentioning, even coaching call on 365 days, regularly without a break from a great person. It's equal to Limca Book of Record or any great records. Obviously, we are going towards that and we'll have to find a possibility for that, but something amazing, great thing is happening. So how we are going to celebrate it tomorrow, just Everybody got stuck. Keep thinking about it in sir's language. Just keep this thought in your mind. Let's see what opens up.
Vetri, you can stop the recording.
Yes, I'll do that. Ramaji, just as a client, only Niti can stop the recording. Thank you, Ji. I'll do it.